Guys, this video is the entirety of the beginner's course using CapCut, where I'll teach you how to show you how to add text, how to add audio, how to add an overlay, how to add and remove background, how to adjust your speed, color grading, and more. Now let's get started. So first I'll show you how to add an overlay to your video. So click on this new project. Once you clicked on this new project and an interface opens like this, you see where you have video, photos. Select photos and scroll to where you have the picture of the background you intend to add an overlay to. Click on add. From the edit menu, click on overlay, which now gives you an option to either add a photo or a video to your as an overlay. Now select video this time around, since it's a video we want to use as our overlay. But if you want to use a picture, you can also still leave it on pictures. So select video, click to add it. Now drag the background on top to fit the duration of the video or picture. At the end, you should have something like this. Here. The next lesson is now to remove the background of the video so that the background picture we imported will be visible instead of this background that was in the video originally. So now from the edit menu, scroll to where you find remove background. Now click on remove background and an interface will appear like this, where you have remove background, custom remove, and chroma key. Select and click on auto remover. At the end, you should have something like this, but please be sure to fit your video properly to the size of the frame so it doesn't look unreal. Guys, I hope the video is becoming interesting. The next lesson is how to add sound, music to your video. Now, from this edit menu, click on audio, select sounds, and then an interface displays like this. You see you have recommended, which shows a symbol of something like fire. You see where you have this icon that looks like a folder. Click on it, and once you click on it, it shows you an interface like this, where you have extract audio from video. See, extract from device, extract from iTunes. So when you click on extract from iTunes, it takes you to your Apple store where you have music and all that. So this next icon here is TikTok. So when you click on it, if you had linked your TikTok earlier, when you click on this link, it takes you to TikTok directly, and then you get audios. This icon takes you to your favorite audio saved already. Now let's work with one of these recommended. Just scroll through the library of the recommended audios and select your preferred one. Click on this plus icon to add it. You should have something like this. The next lesson is how to add text to your video. Click on the text icon and type your text manually. Although there are other methods you can use to add text to your audio, to your video. And now, after typing your text, you see you have font, styles, effects, animations, bubble, and presets, right? Now, for the sake of this video, let's click on styles. When you click on styles, it shows you text, brand color, stroke, glow, background, and shadows. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to pick any of this color here. You can see that it has changed the font color from white to black. Also increase the width of the text, the size, and I chose to select this color because it matches what I'm wearing. So whenever you're trying to pick colors for your videos, be sure to look at what you're wearing and your environment so that the color doesn't look have a color riot feel. This glow does for you, it gives your text another feel entirely, looking different from the regular fonts text you'd see. So you can also increase the intensity of the glow and reduce it. You can see what has happened to the text here. Now I'm going to select none for the sake of this video. This background, it helps you to add background to your text. You know, when some persons record video text, when some persons add text to their videos on YouTube, you see that it has a background feel. This is how you can add it on CapCut, using CapCut. The next is the shadows. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to be adding shadows. Let us move ahead. So you can just play around all these tools and get familiarized. You can also curve your text to your desired shape using this, selecting this curve Then the spacing allows you to rotate your text, either horizontal, vertical, and how you really want it to come out. Then from this bold, you can bold in the text, make it an interlinks, and then that's it. So now let's go to effect. You see that we have different types of effects here that you can just select. So when you select it, it automatically just appears on your video like this. Then what this animation tool does for you is that it allows your text to display, not just static. When you record a video and it just pop up and it be static, it gives you a feel. You can select any of your choice, any of the animation choice, and then click on this little arrow to increase the speed or decrease the speed of how you want the font to appear in your video. Next is bubble. This bubble, you see, it can actually work more for stickers and maybe you want to create a meme video. You can choose it. Then this preset, what it does for you is that it helps you to set your text in a default way. If you click on one of these default anytime, and you click on one of these default and save it with this save icon here, save preset, anytime you are typing your text, that is the default text you will be seeing on all your videos. Be sure to always come here, click on default and save. So when you save it, anytime you type text on CapCut, it will always appear like that. The font will always appear like that. That's the use of that preset. Now for the font, I was supposed to explain this earlier, but I jumped. This font allows you to choose any style of your choice, any font style of your choice, and you can even increase the size, the opacity, the color. See, you can just play with this text and get your desired result. There is really no method, fixed method when working with text on CapCut. Just do how it best suits your brand and all. Now, if you notice, after I added this text, I clicked on this orange frame here and selected split. You can see I've been able to separate the text. So what you can do, you can actually split your text. For example, you wrote something earlier and you don't want to use that same writing. You can click on split and select that frame that you've splitted and to rewrite whatever you intend to now rewrite. Now let's move on to the other method of adding text to your audio. From this edit menu where you have add text and all, click on auto caption, and then an interface will open like this. Select generate from video and click on generate in this below there, and allow it to load for up to 100%. What this tool does for you is that it extract the audio from the video itself and then make it a text by itself. All you just have to do in using this format when generating your text from your audios is, after it completes loading, you just click to now edit. You see it has some clips where you were not saying the appropriate words. So what you just need to do is to click on those clips where it's highlighted you were not saying the appropriate word and edit it. You can go back, you can click on it to edit, or you can even delete that clip entirely. Let me show you what I'm trying to explain. So it gives you option to delete both clips or just delete the caption. Now you cannot just delete only the caption, or you click on it to come and edit the caption manually again. You cannot rewrite it. You see, he wrote my name is without giving space. So you cannot retype it, give space and check it. It will not appear better off. You can see it appearing better off. Now my name is, you can see there is space there. You see here there is no space. A graduate of Lagos State University. There's no space. So you just click on that clip and then edit it to the perfect way you want it to appear in the video. So be sure to do this entirely for all the clips so that you don't have to have typo errors on your video. Now, clearer understanding on how to edit the caption. You see where you have the clip itself, the orange background. Click on it. It will automatically give you an option to edit, or you can click on edit caption, this place here. So this is it's so seamless to achieve, guys. Now let's move ahead, guys. I hope you're enjoying the tutorial so far. I know it's a long one, but when you take your time to carefully watch everything here, you should be able to edit your videos with without stress. Yeah. Our next lesson on this episode is the speed. We're going to talk about speed. Click on speed. When you click on speed, an interface will display where you have normal, curve, and velocity effect. Now, click on this normal icon. When you click on it, it's a duration of 0.1 to 100 will pop up. So it all depends on your pitch. You can either drag it to reduce the speed or increase the speed. Now, let's move on to the next one where I'll talk about how to adjust your volume. So from that edit menu, just click on the video and scroll to where you find volume, then increase or decrease the volume. Depends on how loud or low you want the volume to be. Now let's move to the next lesson where I'll show you how to color grade and adjust the color of your videos. Now click on this adjust icon from the edit menu. This interface will pop up. Now select either the brightness or contrast and drag to your desired size. See, you don't need to do too much here. This is because by the time you do too much, your video might not turn out bad. So adjust it. For this sharpening, drag it towards the end so your videos can be very sharp. When you are done, click on this check icon to save the settings. If you are not satisfied with the setting, click on this adjust in order to adjust the color correction, and then you see you have click on one of these icons first, either saturation or brightness, in order to activate the settings. Click on this color match. What this color match can help you do is that it can help you pick colors from a previous video or from a previous slide you had edited before. Then when you click on apply, it automatically applies to the current frame you are working on. Then what this color correction does for you is that it helps you to adjust the color settings. If you had made mistakes in the previous video before, you can just click on this color correction and correct it, move it back, reduce the saturation and everything. It will automatically affect and reflect on the video you are working on. So when you click on this purple frame, you notice that the adjust setting pops up. So you click on it and then you can increase the brightness, contrast, saturation, and even sharpen it. This sharpen part is where I really love most. So it gives your video this crispy and clean look. If you scroll towards your left, you find a place where you have graph like this. Click on it. What this graph does for you is that it helps you to reset the entirety of the color background you worked on. If you want the yellow, if you want the red to be more, you just increase it, drag it. If you want the green to be more, increase it. If you want the blue to be more, increase it. But be very careful when working with this graph. It is very technical to work with. So most of the time, I don't really use it when I'm working on my videos. Now let's move on to the next lesson. When you are done, just click on check to save your presets. The next lesson is how to enhance your voice. Sometimes you record videos in noisy places and you have to remove the noise. So from the edit menu, click on this enhance icon and drag this toggle to the end. Allow it to load to 100%. Once it's done loading, click on this check icon at the top of the toggle. Then it will save the preset for you. Earlier when I was explaining how to mute clips, I skipped this step, but now let me show you another method to mute your audios. So at the back of the frame here, you see mute audio. Click on it to mute the clip entirely. Next lesson is how to split your clips, how to split your video. What you just have to do is to click on the frame and then drag this cursor to where you want to split the video and click to split. After splitting the clips and you realize that some of the clips are duration longer than some and you tend to make them equal, you can click on this edge where you can see a white bar, then drag to reduce the length of the clip. Now I want to show you how you can undo and redo and edit here. For example, you applied a function to a clip and you tend to undo it. just tap on this icon to the right hand side of the play button that looks like less than, greater than, to either undo or redo a clip. Finally, the last lesson for this class on this beginner's guide is I'll show you how to zoom a particular clip using CapCut. So first, what you need to do is to move this cursor, this straight line here, towards the particular clip where you want to zoom. Then click to split the screen. Yes, split it like this. Then click on the splitted frame. Yeah. Then what you need to do with your two fingers, hold to this edge, these two edges you're seeing here, and drag to zoom it to the size you desire. Voila, you should have something like this. At last, we are done with this beginner's course, part 1. Yes, so the next class I'm going to be taking you on is the intermediate class, where I'll show you how to mask a video, how to clone, and use keyframes. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next class.